Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very sorry that I haven't been around recently or the last couple of weeks, um, but I've actually got quite a good reason for that, guys, and that is because I've been in hospital last couple of weeks. I actually got out last week, last Monday, as we record this. Um, So yeah, basically, I may as well just tell the story and how it is, and why I haven't done any videos. Um, Basically, it started a couple of Fridays ago, about 2 or 3 Fridays ago. Just leaving the house to go to work, as you do, quite early in the morning, and it was quite a misty day. When the mist is there and it's quite cold, and that sort of thing. And basically, as soon as I left the door, the front door, left the driveway, I was struggling to like take a deep breath. And I thought, well, as it's quite misty, quite cold, I've had it before, damp air, that sort of thing. I've had this sort of thing before, but only for like an hour and then it goes. So, anyway, I was struggling to take a deep breath. It was like shallow breathing, that type of thing. Anyway, I got to work, I was still suffering with my breathing. And then I went on tea break, fine. My breathing was normal. I felt fine. And then I went back. So I'm just changing my hands here, guys. Then I went back to work after my tea break. Then I can feel, breathless starting to happen again. And then I had my lunch break again. I was fine. Breathing was normal. Felt fine. And then, got off my lunch break about 1 o'clock, just after one, and I could feel it building up again that I could barely sort of breathe. And that's basically when I sort of said to like my team leaders and stuff, I'll best get it sorted out, but guys. So I went to the doctors, and then I went to A&E at the Royal Infirmary or hospital, and they basically says after like an X-ray and various other tests that I've got an inflamed heart, which yeah came as a bit of a shock, guys, because I'm not really a big drinker, alcohol wise. Never smoked in my life, never done drugs in my life. So yeah, being told that I had a inflamed heart came as a bit of a surprise, obviously. So I then got transferred from the Royal Infirmary to another hospital in Leicester that specialises in heart problems and monitors your heart and whatnot. So just changed my hand there again, guys. So yeah, I got transferred to yet another hospital, and this is where, like I said, they specialise in hearts. It's one of the leading hospitals that heart hospitals, shall I say, in the country. Um, so basically, I was just strapped up to things on my chest, heart monitors to like monitor my heart rate and this, that, and the other. Um, and this is where I had to sign for like a procedure to be done, so they can have like an X-ray of my actual heart and my arteries, around my heart, so they can see like if there's a problem going on there. Um, so I had to sign like a disclaimer thing, so that if anything goes wrong, I'm basically saying yeah, it's all right, that sort of thing. So yeah, I was in hospital for 3 or 4 days before the procedure. Now, this is where it kind of starts getting a bit scary for me personally, guys, because I had the procedure, or having the procedure, shall we say, and the procedure is basically where they kind of like put little like tubes or little wires actually either into your wrist or your groin, and it goes through like your veins, either up your arm or up your leg, up to your heart. And basically, whilst I was having it done, you can feel like the little like wires going up your arm, and then it was coming to around sort of this area here, around sort of that area, and I said whilst they were doing it, I'm beginning to get a bit tight chested here, guys. And then it couldn't have been very long after. I kind of let out a bit of a groan that I was in a bit of pain, and this is where I kind of blacked out, guys. And then I had no idea what happened. Like I said, I completely blacked out. And then the only thing I can remember was actually like coming round, like coming to, because I can't remember a thing, with like an oxygen mask on my face. And yeah, that was pretty fucking scary, guys. And apparently, I've been told later on after it happened that when they were doing my procedure and when I blacked out, my heart actually stopped. Yes, my heart actually stopped for about a minute, and that's obviously when I blacked out. And apparently they had to do obviously chest compressions to, yeah, basically make me breathe again. So technically, if you want me to sound morbid, I was dead for a minute. So yeah, then I basically got moved to another ward, more straps around my chest, you know, heart monitors and all this heart rate crap. And they were basically saying it was either going to be, well, before the. So I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, guys. Right, I didn't say that when I was having the procedure, my heart obviously stopped. You got that far. I'm getting ahead of myself. I apologise. But it's nice to know that the nurse actually told me afterwards that it wasn't my heart that, you know, made it stop. It wasn't my arteries that made it stop, so to speak. They're fine. It was the actual lead, one of the leads apparently, caught one of my arteries, and apparently everyone's got an artery where it's a bit weaker than the others, right? And apparently the lead must have caught that, and that's obviously why my heart stopped. So it was like a bit of an induced coma. What am I on about? It's like an induced stopping of the heart, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that. And then got to another ward, heart monitors again. And then the like consultants and doctors came around, said that they're actually like treating me for an heart attack. And I thought, what the fuck? You know, like I say, I'm not a big drinker. I'm not, you know, I've never smoked, never done drugs. I'm relatively fit guy. Yeah, I mean, I might need to lose a stone in weight, but I'm, you know, relatively fit. And yeah, being told that was a bit of a shock as well. So I was in hospital for probably about another 4 or 5 days so they can monitor me after what happened. And then now basically I'm on a cocktail of drugs probably for the rest of my life. I've probably got, I think I've got about 6 or 7 different drugs like beta blockers and aspirin and, you know, various other things to, you know, keep me ticking over for, well, I presume for the rest of my life. So I've got to go back for checkups for like every 3 months, or one after 3 months and then 12 months, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the reason why I've not been in doing videos for a while. So I just thought I'll share it with you, that what I call the scariest sort of week, 10 days of my life. And Jesus Christ, I'd never thought I'd have an heart attack at the age of 31. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.